have had such a day. I just sat here and did all of my video down to almost the end. And I looked up to see how much time had gone by. And only to realize I had not hit record. Oh my goodness. Today's been one of those days. I've just been one of those days. I've been having one of those weeks. My goodness. It's just been one thing after another this week. I just don't know what to say. Breather up. Up. Thank you. Okay. Well, anyway. So, I had quite a few things I had talked about. Now I can't think what they were. Oh, alright. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Happy to be here and happy you're here with me. And if you're new here and enjoy this type of content, this crazy, crazy person's content, I hope you'll subscribe. Hi, my name is Heather. This is Southern Gals Crochet. And I don't even know what I'm thinking anymore. My brain is like... Yeah. Alright. So, Tuesday, I was supposed to have a video out about my market recap. Well, here's the recap. There was no market. It rained from midnight to noon the next day, with barely some little 10 to 15 minute intervals in between the rains. That was it. It rained and rained and rained, and hubby finally convinced me that I did not need to go play in the mud with my plushies. If anything falls on the floor, on the ground, it's gonna get ruined. And he is absolutely correct. So I contacted the guy and told him earlier that morning that as soon as it stops raining, I'll be down there. But I kept watching the radar over and over and over again. It's going to quit raining in about an hour. It's going to quit raining again. It's going to quit raining in about 30 minutes. You know, it's like, no, it just kept building a new wave over and over again. And I was like, I am so done. We're just staying home. So thankfully, I did not lose any money on that market. It was $25, and I was to pay it when I got there, which I never got there, so that's a good thing. Alright. So, let's see. Let's go back to Friday, the last time I talked to you. And we will start from there. This week's video is going to be what I have crocheted for the week. Since that's all I got. Oh goodness. Anyway, before we get to that though, I got new dresses. I don't know if you can see it, but oh my god, it's so gorgeous. And I was talking to hubby about it, and I was like, I wonder if anybody would be interested in seeing the whole dress. You know? I'm not a runway model of any means. I'm a very large girl. But these dresses, I feel like they flatter my body very well, and I get lots of compliments all the time about these dresses. And you can find these dresses on Amazon But I purchased them through Temu. If you're nervous about Temu, you can buy them on Amazon as well. I just haven't looked to see how many various different styles there are. Prints there are. But they're all basically the same style. They're like a polyester fabric, like your old silky polyester 70s style shirts. Yes, I'm that old. Anyway, so yeah, I was just thinking, you know, maybe a little video on my personal channel instead of my business channel, showing the full length of the dress. And because a lot of these dresses, they really have a beautiful print, even more so at the bottom of the dress than at the top. And of course all you see is just the top, like it's a blouse, you know. But I don't know. If you think it's a good idea, just drop me a little thing in the comments or email me. I need to find a place to, I need to find somewhere to do this modeling, maybe outside by the trees or something on a good day. But I don't know how I would make these dresses into a content video that isn't just a few minutes long, you know. I don't know. If you got ideas, let me know. That's just something floating around in my head. Okay. Let's get back to the crochet, shall we? Alright. So, Friday night before the event, after I did my video, I finished one Wiener dog. And I have seen other people make my Wiener dog, and for some reason, theirs are really large. Like, I don't know what kind of yarn they're using, or a hook size, or tension, or what, but, you know, mine are maybe 10 inches long. They're not very long. I don't have a measure tape in here like I normally would. But, anyway, I thought that was interesting how I have seen so many of them so large. And so I use a Bernat baby blanket yarn and a K hook, which is a 6.5 millimeter hook with a very tight tension. So, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. I've seen so many of them that are very large. Just blows my mind how large they are. Alright, and so Saturday evening, after I finally decided, yeah, my market is canceled, I kind of decompressed just on the computer, playing my game, and just decompressed a little. Just getting over the fact that, dadgummit, a missed opportunity, you know. But from what I understand now, they didn't really have the foot traffic because of the rain. So I really didn't miss out on much. But Saturday, I didn't know that yet. So Saturday evening, I got one more. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is the Doxie, my pattern on my website. And got one more done. And this one gets picked up more than the others because, I guess because they're looking at, you know, dirt factor, kid dirty factor. So that's a good yarn. A lot of people like that, that coloring. Alright, and that is all I got done on Saturday. I was just not in it, you know. My mood was really stinky, and I wasn't in it. And I feel like I had kind of lost my little crojo, you know, like I just wasn't in the zone for it. But Sunday I started recuperating from that because, you know, you got to get some work done. You better snap out of it. So I got 2 more Dutches done. And this one sells the most. I can tell you that right now. This tan, it's a Bernat Baby Blanket Sand with the black. This one sells all the time. Seems like I'm always making him that coloring. And this one sold. It's with the Bernat Blanket Sparkle. And yeah, I was surprised that this one went. So we have 4 weenie dogs. And we're going to have to take a small break to put in a new battery because I have been messing with this camera for probably 2 hours trying to get the settings right, and then, you know, of course, filming without filming. So I will be back in a little bit. Oh my gosh. If it's not one thing, it's another, I'm telling you. Alright, so where were we? we were done with weenie dogs, and that took us into Sunday. Alright, and then I finished up the evening of Sunday with some yellow ducks. And it looks like I have my ducks in a row, but no, I do not. I do not. Oh my gosh. So I got 4 ducks done. And that was all I could do for Sunday. But that was 6 items, so I was happy with that. And let's see, what else? Oh, Monday. So, let's see if I can do this. Alright, Monday. I got, here they are. I got a lot of stuff in front of me. So, Monday I got some cats, Loaf cats done. And these are my pattern, the Loaf cats with feet. Just because I have, I don't know, I have this thing where I am not too fond of the bobble feet and arms, but I'm trying to learn how to be. So at the time when I was not fond of it, I made this pattern. And so I got an orange, but on camera that kind of looks red to me, but it's definitely orange. And gray and tan. Easy peasy, got those 3 done. And then I rounded off the evening with some bees. We got 3 bees, 3 regular plain old bullet bees. Nothing fancy, but they sure do sell quite a lot. I think they are definitely in my top 20 items. So, they're a good seller. Alright. So, Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday. So, let's see. Tuesday, I was supposed to do a video which of course did not happen because on Friday, when I did my last video, I dropped my camera. And I didn't really think much of it because I have dropped it before, you know. So I didn't really pay that much mind to it. And then when I went to go use it on Tuesday, I got everything all set up right here. And I was ready to go. I was all dressed and pretty. And it didn't work. And I was like, oh no. When I dropped it, I killed it. And sure enough, that's true. The actual camera part works, but not you can't use the display to see it. You have to actually, you know, use the viewfinder. And so anyway, I was like, you know, I did need an upgrade. Not necessarily an upgrade. This one is definitely not an upgrade. It's pretty much the same, just different brand, you know, but it took me forever to get the settings on this one right. So anyway, Tuesday I had to get on Amazon. I had to try to find a new camera, and of course this is what I got. And anyway, where was I? I totally spazzed out there for a minute. I'm pretty tired. I have been at this particular video working on this camera since 5 o'clock? No, 4:30. Yeah, 4:30. I've been, and it is 7:10. So I've been working on it for quite a bit, and, you know, attempting to get the lighting right, to get the settings right. And at first, my voice and my mouth were not matching. I don't know what I did to fix that. Hopefully it's fixed. We'll see. But yeah, it's just been a weird day. But Tuesday, not only did that happen, my camera died, but Bruiser and I were here by ourselves. Hubby was at the doctor getting an injection in his hip, and he feels a world better. He's very happy. But we hear this big crash, and Bruiser lost his little mind. He was like, something's outside. I gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. Open the door. I'm gonna get it. And yeah, he went out there like he was 10 feet tall and and all teeth. No, it's funny. But anyway, I finally realized what it was, and it was all my dresses on the floor. My rod in my closet just went poof. And so yeah, that was interesting. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? So when hubby got home, he fixed it. But yeah, Tuesday was a mess. So, as far as what I got done on Tuesday, I got 3 little frogs done. And let me tell you, these little frogs, I don't know if it's my tension, my yarn choice, my what, I don't know. But these came out really small. These are called Frankie the Froggy. And this is Frankie Senior, actually. And I chose to do it in Posh yarn with an H hook, a 5mm hook. And yeah, I was like, wow, these are really small. I thought they were a lot bigger. Excuse me. And so yeah, I have a lady that is a customer, repeat customer, and she buys my frogs or any other kind of things. And I showed her this pattern, And she's like, oh, I really like the brown one. And so I made a brown one. But I tell you, I really thought they were a lot bigger than this. Again, it could be my choice in yarn, my tension, my hook size, I don't know. But I also know that I must have done something wrong, because if you'll notice, it does not have this big ridge right here where most every other one that I've saw had a big ridge right here. So I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know. So I have to go back over that pattern and see if I can figure out where I went wrong. Was I supposed to go around the post instead of the back loop? Maybe. Because, I mean, it literally has barely a line. No ridge. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I got 3 little frogs done during the day. And I was trying to get those done before my video, and then I realized my video was not going to happen. So I just needed to decompress and relax with a snake. Just sit there, go around and round and round and round. Just something to decompress with. So I got 1 snake done. And let's see. And what else happened? Let's see. Wednesday. Oh, okay. Wednesday in the mail, I got some. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm hitting the rod. I got some mail. Got packages. I got new bags, white bags. I have some brown ones in this size. And that's what I usually give everybody when, you know, they purchase a smaller item. So I decided to buy some of the even smaller bags, because sometimes that's what I need. And so yay, I got new bags in. And then I also wanted to talk about this little new item I got. So this I've had for quite a while. I got it from Vistaprint, and on it it says, thank you for your purchase, SGC and Crafts. And I've had that for quite a while, and I used to stamp it on the back of my cards because I didn't buy double sided cards at the time. So I wanted to do a stamp that was my logo, but I figured that was going to be just a little too complicated because my logo is 2 colors. And so I decided to just go simple, and I got myself a new stamp. And here is my new stamp. Southern Gals Crochet. Just simple. And I had been watching this one lady, and she was talking about how, you know, your logo on the bags, you know, people go home with bag after bag after bag of buying this and that, you know. And if you don't use cards anymore, then you need to have something to tell them, oh, that came from this lady, you know, or this bag is yours, or this bag, you know. But something to say this bag came from that lady, you know. So I got this big stamp, and I got it on Amazon, and it really wasn't that expensive. And it came with, you can put as many lines on there as you want. But I wanted my words to be pretty large, so the less you put on there, the larger it'll be. And you can choose your color. They have lots of colors to choose from. And it even came with an extra cartridge. This is your cartridge area. It comes with an extra cartridge and an ink bottle. So that's pretty cool. I am very, very happy with this purchase. So I will put a link in my description for you if you want to check that out. I don't get any money from it, so I'm just sharing what product I like. So that was exciting for my purchases this week. I was really pleased with that. Alright, so back to what else I got done this week. So, Wednesday, I got 3 more of the baby aliens done. And this is, I believe, a pattern by Crochet with Bay. And I just did some slight modifications to it. And that's it. It's still, you know, basically easy peasy pattern. And yes, I had to get over the fact that it's just got little bobbles there. Like, you can't even see them, I don't think. Oh, you kind of see them, yeah. Unless you're actually just looking at it, you can barely see them. Which is one of the things I don't like about bobbles. It's like, what's the point? You can barely tell they're even there. But I'm trying to get over it. And my hair is getting caught in my elbow, in my arm. Alright, and so later on that evening, I got 2 ladybugs done. And that was it. So Thursday, I got contacted by the lady at the consignment shop that she had a special order for me. And so I jumped on that real quick, and we will show you what it is, if you haven't seen it already. Because by the time I was done with it, I was like, oh my gosh, it is done. Thank you. It took me all of Thursday to do, and most of this morning to finish it. Because it was a lot of color changes. A lot. It's a beagle. I know it doesn't quite look like a beagle, but that's because this beagle that it's special ordered about, it's a real dog. And she has unusual markings. Like, well, she's an older girl too, and she has a lot of white up in her face, her older face, you know. And so I asked her if the lady that was ordering it, you know, if she wanted me to stick to the photo or do a naturally younger beagle. Beagle. And of course she wanted me to stick to the photo. So that's what I did. This is an older lady beagle. And I think she came out really great. I will try to put a picture up of how she looks in real life. So anyway, that is going to the shop to be handed over on Wednesday. Unfortunately, the shop is closed Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Well, I have an event tomorrow, so I can't get it there till Wednesday. So there you go. That is what took me almost 2 whole days to do. And yes, I'm picking off fluff, because I mean, like, you can see it when you get it in this light. It's like, wow, you can really see where it's poking through. Oh, I had to put him on the floor because I don't have enough table space here. So yes, I have an event tomorrow, and hopefully this video is a good one, and I don't have to scrap it and apologize for not having a video, because this is my 4th try. Alright, well, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me, and fingers crossed you get to see this. and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.